Hello, hello, and welcome back. We are back with a little bit more Voxel Eras. This will maybe be the last stream you do. It depends on how much progress you make. But yeah, it should be a fun time. Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, hello. Hello, Lesbian with a Gun. Hannah Tax Evasion. Hello, Neko. Hello, Loudar. Hello, Upcloud. Hello, Sliss42. Hello, Julia. Hi. Having a consistent viewer is so funny to me. Fucking real. Yeah. I got some more stuff to talk about in the intro, but we'll get through this part first. Yup. Let me get the music on. You know the usual. Yeah, alright. How are you doing today? How's everyone? I am feeling pretty good the past few. I have been getting a lot of work done on video stuff, if you'd believe it. Turns out, when you're not editing, 2 VODs every single week, you actually have a lot more time to work on, more fleshed out stuff. I can't show too much right now, but I can at least confirm that the very likely next video that I release, hopefully soon, will be of the Peak Jamboree. It's looking very good so far. There's a lot of love and care going into that thing. It is also taking a very long time. Anyone in chat who's seen me editing that in voice is well aware. Yeah, there's a lot. It is peak. It's peak. Yeah. Currently, we are looking at 11 minutes that are fully edited, and I'm not even halfway done. This video is going to be anywhere between 30 and 40 minutes, is my guess. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be worth it, I think. It's just going to take me a while. I've been spending the past 3 days working on it, pretty much. It's been what I've been spending most of my time doing. I'm very committed. But I want it to be really, really good, because part of the idea of the YouTube side of things is to promote the streams, because those are much more relaxing in a sense. But yeah, we are doing Voxel Eras today. Where did we leave off before? I suppose just hopping into the game, we'd be able to figure that out pretty quickly. But yeah, that's the news. If you would like more news... Haha, I'm segueing. You should join the Melody Discord. It is the #1 place to find out about anything going on with me, with videos, with streams, with music, you name it. You can join the Discord with this link over here, or if you're on desktop, just scroll on down to the bottom where it will just say a big button that says Discord. You can just go to that. Yeah. Anything else to mention? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much all that there is right now. We left off at certain bottoms. We were doing that a lot. Yeah, to be fair. There was a lot of inserting bottoms. Oh no, my computer's exploding. Hold on, let me put that out. There we are. I had to remember to remove the Ari Melody Live Premium badge from the top of chat for anyone who was here for the Jamboree last week. That was very, very fun. It's Melody time! Hi May, welcome. All right, let me get the game up. I'm back in a sort of flow state after the stream hiatus, after the first Jamboree, because man, that took a lot out of me. I'm kind of back in flow, which is really good. Oops. There's music playing. Now there's no longer music playing. Ideal. That's perfect. Okay. I saved in darkness. All right. Where were we at? Yeah, we were laying pipe and inserting bottoms. Yes. I I remember that much. Cool. Okay. So we have a ridiculous copper mining operation here that's actually backed up right now. That's funneling into here. We have a load of tin production over there. And then that's all coalescing into 3 furnaces that are producing us bronze. Actually, almost enough to fill the pipe. Or maybe not necessarily. Hold on. How fast does this actually go? Okay, that's this one. Is this one going? Okay, now that one goes, and this one goes next. Okay. So this probably could be expanded out to be faster, but I think we're in a position where we don't really need to fuck with the bronze. I think it's fine. Yeah, fueling the steel thing. That's where we were. Yeah, because we are on a pretty critical fuel shortage right now. And this system is not faring too well. These furnaces are like burning out on the reg. And that needs to be fixed. Unfortunately, the meager coal deposit we have over here really isn't doing any wonders here. So I kind of have 2 ideas for this. We can either A, use that massive coal reserve that is literally doing nothing else. In fact, this might be the best way to do it. Like you can see, this is just getting coal forever and just dumping into these boxes. What we could do is pipe this off to a grinder and make coal dust and then pipe that out as fuel maybe for the whole system. So the entire thing will be fully self-sustaining. Won't even need this coal line anymore necessarily. We could just plug it in, retrofit it to work off of all these. No, not grinder like the app. Different grinder. Close though. Nah. Yeah, so we could plumb this in into both systems, and that would probably make a lot of sense because we have a lot of fucking coal. And we have so much coal deposit over here that I could very easily just expand this section out if we happen to need more for some reason. Another thing we could do is we could just add a coal miner over here that then plumbs into the system. Not sure I'm a big fan of that though, because this is kind of away from everything else. It kind of makes a bit more sense to just use existing infrastructure. Also, actually, while we're at it, we can probably pump some extra fuel into the winder on the way. So yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. We are, of course, going to need a lot of pipes, which involves a lot of... We already have kind of a resource surplus, which is nice. I'm apparently out of wrought iron. After grinding, deposit the coal from your pipe in my pot. Fucked up. All right, let's see. Wrought iron is going to be in this little box over here. Let's get that anvil. I know I'm going to need a ludicrous amount of wrought iron plates in order to make this work, so yeah. So step 1 is probably going to be the actual grinding part. I figure I may want to parallelize it, so I want to keep that option open. I might lay those out along here. 10 minutes before I have to go. Enough time for some gamer and stream. Let's go. Good to see you, a lone missile tank. Welcome, welcome. Alright, grinder. I can already afford one, so I'll just slap that down. That, of course, actually needs... Ah, right. Hold on. That does need to be over here. So I can connect a winder extension. And I suppose we're going to, like, immediately go expanding the system now. That's cool. Awesome. This is going to need to... Let's see. It goes out from the south, so I want it to pull in from east and west. And there we go. Perfect. I am, of course, going to want to put that... Let's see. Extract from south. Cool. I do want that to eventually go... Wait, do I want it all to go into the grinder? Huh. Wait, let me think about this. Okay, hold on. There's no harm in me doing this anyway, because it's all gonna be expanded in the future. I think I want this to have separate power generation, because I may want like a whole bunch of these grinders working overtime. I don't remember what the bandwidth is, but yeah, just for these three coal miners, for 3 coal drills, I already need 2 grinders in order to satisfy the... Wait, do I? Oh yeah, okay. 2 grinders will satisfy 3 drills, but I'm gonna have a lot more drills. So I definitely am gonna want more grinders. So I'm probably going to want a whole extra winder just to power all of that. That's not a big deal though. If I slap that down, let's say... maybe here is fine. And I need clockwork cores. Oops. Yeah, I got enough resources for that. This, that, and of course I'm short on carbon steel tube. You know what? Let's do this here. Okay. Trying to plan out how this is gonna go. So I need fuel to go into these grinders. I want them to come out of the grinders, like in the coal dust form, go immediately into the winder, so it's self-sustaining. But I also need the pipework in order to actually get coal into the grinders in the first place. I do want, actually, for the sake of maybe wanting to expand this later, I am going to move these over. I think what I might do is I'll just have the 2 grinders here, because that's already going to be more than enough to satisfy demand. And... ooh, wait. It won't. Maybe? Yeah, okay. At least for this system alone, I'm going to need 2 grinders, and then that probably needs... that already does need 2 grinders. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm actually going to be maxing out over here. Okay. Sure. Tell you what I'll do then. Let's start with the assumption that we're going to need a ludicrous amount of capacity. Pipe out of here. Pipe into here. Like so. Do I want to insert east? I do. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this. Insert west. And to think it's been a week since I last played. Okay. So... those grinders should immediately get to work then. The trick is going to be getting fuel in. And you know what? I actually have an idea. I have an idea. It is going to involve me breaking this again, though. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. Let's throw one up top here. I'm actually going to make this an elevated platform. Oh, even better. Okay, hold on, hold on. The ideas are running. The gears are turning in my head right now. I'm going to do a scaffolding situation here, and I'm going to have an elevated platform for the core winder up here. Perfect. Music is quite loud. Is that a problem? I think here is fine. Yeah, just have what it was. I do still like the music. Alright. So the idea is it's going to be an elevated platform, and all of this coal is just going to go immediately back into the system. I think that'll be really cool. Elevated mindset. Hey, yeah, if you got me in the background while you're working on stuff, that's honestly peak. We love that shit. I was going to watch a streamer actually while editing, and then I realized, oh shoot, they start streaming as I start streaming. That's not gonna work. Okay. I want it to look like nice and not just like a floating platform for no reason. So I'm thinking I do this and there'll be losing your stream while I'm in the work mines. Oh, good grief. Okay, cool. In fact, you know what? Stone brick. I haven't used stone brick yet. This may be like the first actually kind of pretty structure. I'm excited. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Build it up like this. Good that I'm European and already done for today. Time zones, goddamn. That's like, yeah, I had to be very careful when selecting my streaming times, because I know time zones are a bit of a bitch. So what is it? I always advertise the streams as 6 p.m. UTC, but it's actually like 7 p.m. over here. So I close off around 9. So at that point, like, if I haven't had dinner already, I'm having dinner kind of late. But we ball. It does mean that, like, the most people can watch my stream as possible, and, you know, I like that. That is nice, I think. Okay, this is going to be quite the system. I think how I want to do that is pipe there, pipe there. Yeah, so this is going to be fuel intake, and then this is going to carry all of that up along here. So that coal will just get immediately circulated into the system. I want it to not just be functional, but pretty. And these are probably due to be rebuilt and reorganized in the future as well, by the way. That is part of the plan. Yeah, I think funneling it all off into that system is okay. That needs to insert north. Is it going? Oh shoot. You're stuck. Insert east. Yep. Okay, so you're still going, that's good. Yeah, so it's putting a little bit in the winder, and it's putting all of the excess into the grinders. Good. And we'll be siphoning off all of the excess from here as well into that pipeline. Like that. Extract from west, extract from west. We're just going to have ludicrous amounts of coal coming out of this system. That'll keep everything very well fed. This will actually be good. Make sure that the winder definitely gets what it needs. Girls love coal. I love coal. I love inhaling the coal fumes. We don't have stairs in the game yet. I'm just gonna go for, like, a scaffolding block for now. I think that'll, you know, get the job done. I just need to get up. It's not, like, a huge deal. Next thing is I actually need this system to, you know, sustain itself. So that is going to be... yeah, pipe here, pipe. And here... insert west, insert east. Cool. Now all I should need to do is give that a little bit of coal dust, and that'll fire off immediately. Tell you what, I'll put coal lumps in here just to make sure it actually runs. That's gonna churn through that, and coal dust into the winder. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, the system is now just like burning through fuel with no actual output. So this is the point where I then build off a coal dust reserve, because the winder isn't going to be using 100% of that capacity, which is good. We need it to not use 100% of capacity. And then that all goes into another box, which we're going to put up here. And that will be the reserve that we end up tapping from in order to fuel all of the other projects. Insert top. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. At this point, I could just build more winders, or build more winder extensions and grinders. Probably wouldn't hurt. Let's do like a whole other side here. I really want to maximize the capacity. I need more carbon steel tubes and gears. Yeah, it should be enough. One here, and I need another tube. Awesome. Great. That goes into here, which pulls from here. We want to extract from the bottom, extract from bottom, extract from bottom. You know how it goes. Ah, okay. I'm gonna need to change this a little bit, because those pipes are now occupied. Let's insert through here and extract. And insert top, and extract from who? Perfect, okay. Now if I'm not mistaken, those should already be firing away. And they are indeed. We have so much coal dust. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. And the cool thing is, we really don't need, like, a fully maxed out coal situation, because the grinder will take 1 coal and make 3 coal dust. So this is going to get backed up really, really quickly. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's put fast pipes in here. Okay, maybe not that way. Oh shoot, I need more tubes. Let me just make a crap load of tubes. I didn't realize I was short on those. You could say we're milking the bottoms for all their coal. This fucking joke. Oh my god. Alright. We want to extract from all sides. Yeah, and then insert through there. Cool. That hopefully kind of sorts the bandwidth problem. Oh, this does also need to insert into there. There we go. Cool. That should help a little bit with the churn in the pipes. I'm gonna build another staircase on the side here. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that is filling up really fast. I may need to plumb that over there kinda soon, but there's not a huge rush just yet. I got time. Okay. I wonder... Oh, I can literally just inject it into this set here. That way. And that way. And that way. There we go. Perfect. Now there's gonna be a crazy queue for that, but it's like not a problem. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, these are getting fed fast enough. Like, the box over here is, like, causing churn. But I think, in general, it is spacing out pretty evenly. That's something I can check a bit later. Okay. I think there's some dust stuck there, but I can't... There we are. Okay. Yeah, we just have a ludicrous amount of this now. Perfect. Do I expand it out again? No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna upgrade these to fast pipes first. Because that is a really bad bandwidth problem right now. Oh, shoot. Nope. Like this. Uh-huh. And that way. Cool. That should go much faster. Nope. God damn it. Break this one first. And that way. And then I'll just make all of these pull from the grinder beneath them. Extract bottom. Extract bottom. Extract bottom. And extract bottom. Holy fucking shit. Yup. Okay, those are going pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Or at least that's as fast as I can make these pipes. Well, yes and no. So I can expand the bandwidth by, like, making them go up and then in on either side. But I also want to leave, like, enough space to extract from this. Yeah, I think that's filling fast enough where it's not a huge problem. I think we're okay. If there is a bandwidth issue, you know, that's something I can resolve on a case-by-case basis. Cool. Okay, this is effectively a power plant now. Delightful. Next step is actually funneling this off somewhere. And I do have a plan. So, okay. This is going to be tricky. I got to figure out if this is going to supplement or replace the fuel line, because this is all going in this direction. So I need it to, like, start here if I want it to, like, fully intercept. Or I could make all of the fuel go into this box. Maybe. It's kind of a straight shot. And then I could have another pipe branch off from here that goes into this winder to power the planter and choppers. And it's not like it would need that much fuel, so not a huge deal. Okay. I have a little bit of a plan, and it involves some underground pipe networking, actually. So this will be exciting. I'm gonna have to dig this down deep enough where I can do maintenance without the ores getting in the way, so this will be fun. It's one of those times where a pickaxe could actually be, like, pretty great. Oh, is that, like, the bottom rock? Oh. Did that just give me more stone? I think it did, yeah. Okay, that's, like, kind of their infinite bedrock, is my understanding. Yeah, we'll go off this direction. Tell you what I'll do as well. Let me follow this along. So what I want to do is I want to have a pipe going out of this tower and then underground. We'll probably do that over here. Yup, yup, yup. Going down to... And now this is the part where I just dig for a while. Well, for a little while. There's actually another checkpoint I will need to get to, but I will get to it. Let's see. Along this line, And right here. This really is diggy diggy hole, that's true. And tell you what, to make maintenance a lot easier. Alright, Ladar, enjoy the shower. Okay. Yeah, so underground pipe is gonna go just up and into this system. And then this will just make maintaining that a little bit easier, which is good. Just make sure. We definitely don't have ladders in the game yet, right? Yes, we do not have ladders. We do have doors, though. Doors are a thing. Okay. So, branch off this direction. Oh my god, I had to start doing that right as the chopper started running. That's great. Okay. Just a torch there. Oh, that didn't take too long. It's actually a pretty short length, is what she said. Okay. Trying to make this as navigable as possible, and that does involve me being able to walk around with the pipes next to me. So I'm going to expand this out a little bit more. Man, having the equivalent of like a diamond shovel right now would be so good. Maybe someday. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. I can kind of just like start laying the pipes down. Tell you what I'll do. I'll start it going from where I want the fuel to go. I think that might be a little bit better. So otherwise you're just gonna have like a massive line of fuel that's just immediately going in, and that might be a little bit difficult to manage. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Now it's possible I am going to need a fast pipe for this system. That does involve a lot of carbon steel, but thankfully I have a lot of carbon steel, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I've got a lot of carbon steel. I think we're fine. Let's just manufacture a stupid amount of plates and then a stupid amount of tubes. Perfect. 80 should be okay, right? I don't even have enough gears. Oh my god. I also don't have bronze in my inventory, apparently. So, yeah, let me go get that. Uh-huh. You have no idea how much I was spamming my mouse just now. Cool. Just trying to even it out. One more. And that and that. Perfect. I have enough for many fast pipes. Beautiful. And that is going to go this way. It's entirely possible I actually need to double bandwidth this. Which thankfully is possible. I have left myself one block open to do that. We shall see. We shall see. Because I don't want these to look super garish sticking out the side, I'm gonna have a channel going out this underside of the building. And that is going to pull out of fuel storage. Let's see. Oh, shit. There they go. Gonna come down the line. There it is. Yeah, I think that should keep the system fed. Yeah, so that's actually going to get backed up, which is good because this really does not need much fuel at all. Like this system is completely overkill for that, but that's okay. That is perfectly okay. The whole point is we are giving ourselves options. So, on that note, let's continue. Can I make glass, actually? I don't think I have the resource for glass. I have not dug, like, any sand so far. So I will instead just mark where this is with a torch. I would like this to be glass eventually, so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. In fact, you know, if I'm gonna break the blocks anyways, might as well do that now. Perfect. Okay, at least like this is a little bit more visually interesting. Was afraid I'd have to be just digging in a straight line in the darkness for ages, and that's not very fun for a stream. Gotta love laying pipes. Gotta love laying pipes underground. That's the real shit. I've also been informed that apparently this whole thing where like I've got iron up here and iron down there is kind of unusual. That's like the ores double generating. They're only supposed to be on like a single plane. So that's kind of funny. Did I miss something over there? Yeah, I think I missed like a little bit of stone. That's fine. Oh, shit. Yeah, whatever. I'll get to that later. So the idea is we'll have this underground pipe. It's going to be all beautiful and out of the way is the most important part. It's not going to be some big ugly eyesore. It's actually going to be like kind of nice to look at. That's the hope, at least. And then if we do want to look at it, we'll have a nice glass roof on it. Okay. So there is fuel going through here, but there could be more, is the real trick. So this line is probably going to get replaced with fast pipes by the end of this. But for now, let's get started with the fast pipes over here. Because we do actually need to put fuel in the box before we can start extracting mass amounts of fuel. Oh, this is 2 carbon steel tubes per. This is going to be a really expensive pipe. Oh my god. Yeah, we're already pretty much out. Crud. Okay. Now I should have some more carbon steel on my person, so I should be able to just quickly make some more. But yeah, this infrastructure is going to be pretty expensive. Should be worth it though. The speed gains and whatnot. Oh my god, that wasn't even enough. Good grief. Alright. I was gonna get another maintenance hatch, or maintenance, like, path off the side. You never know when you're gonna need them, and I'm probably gonna thank myself for digging this out. This infrastructure is gonna be pretty expensive, me looking at the company AWS account. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Yeah, more carbon steel. Gimme, gimme. We apparently need a stupid amount of it. That should be enough now. Yeah, that should be enough. Would suck if I lay this all the wrong way. And there we go. Let's go catch up with it. I've got on that thing. Oh my god. Okay, here we are. Beautiful. Beautiful. That there's a constant stream of fuel. Very nice. So the next trick is, all right. So there are splits, multiple splits in the fuel line. This part, actually, hold on, I'll break it down like this. So at every split, there is an even chance for an item to go out in any of the extraction directions. So in this case, there's two. So there's a 50% chance the fuel goes here and a 50% chance it goes here. Over here, there's a 50% chance 33% chance that it goes into this furnace, 33% that it goes into literally any of the others, and 33% chance it gets to the rest of the system. Over here, same story. Over here, it's at least like guaranteed that it's going to go here because it's at the end of the fuel line. So if I run the numbers on that, what are we looking at? That would be 0.5 times 0.3 times 0.3. That is, yeah, there's about a 4% chance of fuel actually getting here, if my numbers are correct. And that was like kind of napkin mathy, actually. It's probably a little bit higher because I did 0.3, not 0.33. But either way, it's nearly a 5% chance that it actually gets to literally just this furnace, not even the other ones down the line. So there are two ways that we can fix this. I can either do this all by force and just add a fast pipe that sends lots of fuel very, very quickly, or because I don't think we are consuming fuel that fast right now. Yeah, I don't think we're like necessarily fuel deficit, certainly not with this line, but I always assumed it was just it goes into the first, then second, then third, etc. in order. Had no idea it was random chance. I think it is a little bit more thought out than just random chance. Yeah, I think like if it goes out through one end, it's guaranteed to go out of a different end next. I don't know exactly how the internals work, but I know that is something that Destiny was thinking about a lot when designing this. But in any case, like the fuel is absolutely trickled down all the way through the system, and that's not good because it is clearly not trickling down fast enough because half of our actual carbon steel manufacturing is offline, and that's really bad. So yeah, I can either just brute force this with fast pipes all the way along here, which is, again, expensive, or I could just add another pipe exiting this box that is purely for funneling off to like this section over here. Keeping in mind that these furnaces are pretty much fully fed and they don't actually need to consume fuel all that often. I think that would be okay. So that's probably what I'm going to try and do. And thankfully these pipes are, of course, much, much easier, much cheaper to manufacture. So that should be pretty easy. Let's just go off from here. Yep. And off this way. Out here, down there, and through here. And I could probably end up doing then... Oh no, I don't need to cut this off, actually. Like, that's fine. We're literally just adding extra bandwidth to supplement the end over here, which should be working right now. If that corner gets blocked, that's like a good thing, as far as I see it. I don't know, I maybe want to make that a fast pipe, actually, but hey, look at this! We've got a nearly constant flow. Ooh, nearly. Very nearly. yeah, understandably, I probably need to like actually fill up these furnaces that have been depleted. And you can see it's almost exponential how quickly they run out. That's full. That's around less than half. This is nearly nothing, actually nothing, actually nothing. Like, yeah. The hope is that this gets saturated enough with coal dust where it just fills. That's the hope anyway. We shall see if that actually works out. Trickle-down economics doesn't work. This is the proof. This is actually the proof. Yeah, I would actually be down to agree with that. I do remember this being a bit of an issue when I set up my old setup. I had so much more coal production than anything else that it worked itself out somehow. Yeah, that would be more of a brute force method, which is perfectly valid. Yeah. Hopefully, this does actually work, because so far, yeah, that's just kind of like stuck. You know, I can help it along if I stack that real quick. And, you know, there's a couple things I could do. There's a couple things. And the first one I'm thinking of is I change the split a little bit. Here we are. So I cut off this extraction. Yeah, so now these two pairs should get even fuel distribution, at least. That should help. In fact, I should probably do that, like, across all of these, to be honest. That's going to be tricky just because, like, the way this is designed. This system, I get, like, a little bit more leeway to do stuff like that, but not so much with these furnaces. That said, they are well fed, so that's not really a concern. These are not getting ores. What? Did I do something? Oh, I can't get up there. There we are. Oh! It's out! Interesting. Okay, tell you what. Let's split this again. There we go. Yeah, so similar situation. There should be a 50-50 chance for any of these to land in a certain spot. Well, it's not quite even, but, you know, to the best of my ability, it's pretty even. These should at least all be operational. They are. Perfect. Cool. We should at least be pig iron positive now? Oh no, I think we were just depleting the whole time. Whatever. It's fine. Cool. We still have a ludicrous amount of wrought iron, but that's not a huge deal. Are these at least churning away? No, these are still fuel starved. There, that should help. Hopefully. We shall see. Also, it would appear that plasma has crashed again. Let me fix that. Yeah. Give me my taskbar back. Very funny. Anyway. Thank you, Linux. Are you still getting like a huge trickle-down problem here? You know what? Can you fix on a Wayland? Oh, I literally just run K-start plasma shell and then close the terminal. That's what I do. Hold on. This. I run that, I close the terminal, and then it hopefully works. I'm gonna move RDoodle back over here actually, because I only did that for peak. Here we go. Perfect. Shit, maybe this does need to run faster. Well, no, it's not quite like choked. This part is choked though, so I might do that instead. Let's do that. Oh, no, bad. That way. Oh, good. Yeah. That should extract from the north and insert south. There we go. First try, baby. Okay. Is that still stuck? Yeah, it's still a little bit stuck. I'll add fast pipes here too. Yeah, okay. As long as they split off, that should be okay. Extract from north and insert top as well. How's that? Clean, clean. That's actually almost perfect. Okay. And that is going along nicely as well. Perfect. Okay. Are we actually positive now? No. For fuck's sake. Is there actually, like... Oh, it fills the bottom first and then goes into the next slot. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. This is fine, actually. Here's what I'll do. Just to keep that system happy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm sure I can take this. That'll be fine. Are we negative? We're positive. Wow. Even with the rate that this is, like, sucking out fuel, we're, like, just about breaking even with a little bit on the side. That's crazy. Okay. So here's what I'm just gonna do. Stack that. Cool. Stack this. Stack this. Perfect. Yep. And that should hopefully not have to worry about fuel ever again. Ooh, except for that. And there we go. Yeah, so the other... Oh, good, good. They're actually getting blocked after a little while. That is perfect. Ooh, it's blocked up! Okay, that's a really, really good sign. Yeah. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Yes, yes! Perfect! That's what I want to see. I want to see the fuel stopping because it's actually full. Beautiful. That's the production I want to see. Cool. This should be running like double speed now because we actually have the like fuel capacity to sustain it. This is such a costly factory. My God. And I haven't even prettied it up yet. Thinking of it. That still needs to be done. I might lay just like the base kind of columns here. Yeah. Just gonna build a big old warehouse around it, probably. Okay. Getting hard flashbacks, all the fancy schmancy gold pipes Buildcraft used to require for pipelines got too busy. Oh, real? That is basically what I'm doing, yeah. And I'll break it off here. Great, 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 great. I'll give this some room. Okay. Gonna go a little bit taller. And that should be good. Yeah. Perfect. Really don't want to fall. Not because I'll take damage, it'll just be inconvenience. Don't have a super easy way to get back up here without building more scaffolding or something. Which, like, yeah, I suppose I could have done, but, you know. Yeah, for this part, I'm just gonna jump down. I can reach this. Perfect. Hey, I said I was going to build structures eventually. Oh, I built this the wrong spot. Nope. What would be really nice as well is just like a nice big glass ceiling over this as well. Or glass roof. So you get a lot of natural light in there rather than torchlight and whatever. I will be supplementing it with some other stuff from a very cool building block. I should have an opportunity to show that off, at least by the end of the stream. Don't see why not. We got enough time. And there we go. That's the frame. Glass ceiling. I know this game is industrialization, but that might be a bit too capitalist. I'll do this. There we go. Did I mention this game has doors? Yeah. Well, I built that the wrong way. Oh, wait. Do they only go one way? Oh, shoot. Bugger. Tell you what, we're not going to do that then. Yep. And I will game breaking bug SMH. Cool. And door here. Nope. Here. Look at that door. Delightful. Perfect. Glass wall over here. I'm thinking glass over here. Honestly, like, as much glass as they can legally give me, that would be fine. Ooh, I might need, like, a sand, like a sand drill, a sand mine. Because I'm probably going to need a lot of glass. See, this is what engineering's all about. We're creating new problems to solve. As much glass they can legally give me. I mean, given the ceiling, not as much as you deserve. Yep. There we go. It's a good thing I have an absolutely ludicrous amount of stone. Makes doing all of this pretty easy. Okay. Perfect. And I'll, like, notch it off over here. And... do I want that to go over this pipe? Oh... Maybe I do. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. You phrase that lots of stone comments as if it were supposed to be punctuated by foreshadowing as a narrative device. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That's like one of the worst places I could have fallen. Let's try that again. Going here. Uh-huh. Good. And then one here. One here. Well, let's be more even. Maybe I just have a doorway here? Oh no, it's an even number. Balls. Whatever. Maybe I'll just have that open glass, actually. Yeah, maybe I don't even do pillars here. Cool. All right. Continuing on. Good. And down here. Could do glass over top the grounded pipe so it could be seen but still walked over. Yeah, that's the whole idea actually. That's something I am pretty excited about. Might have a side entrance over here. Just because then I can keep to the whole rule of threes I've been doing with this system so far. Yeah, that looks good. Good thing too. I've just run out of wood. Let's get some torches, at least, over the doors. I'm out of twine. Seriously? Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure I'm not out of wood. I'm sure that's not a problem. Let's just slap a workbench here. There's probably enough twine for now. Sweet. Okay, okay. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Let's get this. Because I need this to not be here anymore. Great. How is carbon steel doing? Ooh, carbon steel is very healthy. Don't mind if I do. That's great. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I literally have no sand. Yup, look at it go. That is fantastic. Cool thing you can do with these boxes, actually, is you can, like, cap off how much it fills. So, like, if I add here, that should fill up to this slot. We'll give her a sec. Okay, that's taking longer than I anticipated. I suppose it is extracting fuel at a similar speed, so... And... there we go. Cool. So if I limit the box, then the fuel itself actually gets a little bit limited, which is a really good indication for if we are running on surplus or not. So what I'll actually do... there's no visual indicator when you've, like, locked off a slot that's already, like, in use. But if I go, like, right-click for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, then all of these should be locked off. Yeah, you know what? That's going to extract it the way it's going to extract. I mean, it's positive anyway, so here's what I'll do. I'll just keep taking coal lumps out of here. Because you only need so much buffer for this. I think this would be more than enough to get the entire factory back up from scratch. Oh, actually. Oh shit, maybe not. Hold on. There's like 8 furnaces, 4 of these, 6 of these. So we're talking like 18 coal burners. That's another one. That's another one. Oh no, this might actually be perfect. The near perfect amount. Especially considering we already have like this fuel generator over here. That might be fine. So yeah, I'm not gonna ponder on that much longer. Let's get some torches in here. I like to extend my maintenance shaft over here. Delightful. Ooh, because I can feel it. Chat, Ari sips in chat. It is time to drink water. If you have water with you, take a drink, take a swig, a sip, whatever. If you don't have water, you should go get some, because water is good. I'm gonna take another swig for good luck. Perfect. Cool. Still called free thinkers when Ari says go get water. Hey, someone's got to remind someone. My throat was just reminding me. Yo, I'm parched. Help. Right. Because I'm yapping the whole past hour. I gotta drink at some point. Keep the throat lubricated. I had myself muted, didn't even hear you get water, so I still end up getting water at that moment. That's crazy. Ari Melody Live subliminal messaging for water. Oh, that's nice. That's real cool. It would be cool if I could like jump over the pipes as well, but I kind of haven't left myself that much room to do that. I could dig underneath if I was like really stuck, but I think for my purposes, this is okay. This is fine. Look at that. It's an actual goddamn structure. King Julia. Okay. That should be enough. Yeah. Cool. Fucking Halo. Fucking trolled. Yeah, that at least looks a little bit more like an actual structure, which is nice. This one I might put a wood ceiling on. Cool. All right. Is this full? Ooh, it's getting close. And it's full. There we go. All right, we're officially generating more than we're using. That's perfect, because this still needs to get plumbed off to this section. Yeah, that's not high priority because this is already very much self-sustaining. But I think for the sake of like consolidating stuff and like, it's just cool to have like a dedicated power plant. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. The wood ceiling is like the glass ceiling, but it just ensures lumberjacks get paid less. Good grief. Oh, are these boxes empty yet? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, tell you what. Let me just, nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's go out here. And that's extract from south, insert north. Cool, yeah. Let's just only pull from that system for now. And this needs to stop doing stuff with fuel. Just break this bottom box because you shouldn't need it anymore. There we go. Cool. All right. That does mean that this system is now choked, but that is actually exactly what I want for now. How are you? There we are. Okay, good. Yeah, so you should all stop eventually. We only want coal coming out of this box right now because we're really don't need the rest. Oh, shoot. Wait, seriously? Oh, no. That's fine. I thought it was stuck. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, and that'll just very, very slowly pull from this system. Do I have a fuel reserve over here that needs filling? Sure, yeah, I'll offload the crazy amounts of coal dust I have into here instead. And I'll pull some of the extra coal here. In fact, okay, you know what? Just for the sake of something actually getting through that system, finally, Voxel Eras genocide run, just like Undertale. There we are. Cool. I will actually let the fuel just circulate back into here, because it does actually mean some stuff gets pulled from there. Which means the rest of the system can actually extract this stupid coal lump reserve that we absolutely do not need. Okay, yeah. How do I want to do this? I feel like, bottom line, I build a structure at least around each drill farm. And then I figure out a way to connect them from there. Welcome back, ladder. We'll go here and here. Yeah. Crouching does not stop me from falling off blocks. I think that's right height. Yep. Looks it. Neo Weasel Woozy Pregnant Man. Yeah, Loudar, if you've been on Fetty for long enough, that's not even the most ridiculous thing you would have heard. Oh shoot, that's in the way, huh? Well, I could kind of go around it. I don't know, I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. It might just be that I just go around the entire factory like this. You know, Cat 911. I'm pretty sure I've heard of that one as well, actually. That does ring a bell. For some reason. Why in God's name does that ring a bell? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. Whatever. This reminds me of Julius's 9/11 response to literally any hardship she faces. It is a vocal stim, I can confirm. Very amusing vocal stim. Definitely a good thing to say in public or at an airport. It's reclaimed, she says. I'm a New Yorker, she says. 9/11 vocal stim is wild. Yeah. Reclaimed 9/11. I am okay. It works. Trust. Okay. Well, there's at least a frame. Does establish some source of organization here. That is good. Yeah. And then I'm probably going to want another door right here. And I'll probably just do like the rule of threes pillars again here. Does that mean I can reclaim the Boston Massacre? Oh, man. These are great conversations, chat. We're really at the pinnacle of human discussion right now. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move this. Okay, good. Can't do anything about the floor, but I mean, it is a mining facility, so that's kind of a whatever burger. Let's get some planks maybe, and just dot that along here. Because I don't want the glass to necessarily be sat on top of these blocks. I would like it to be a little bit nicer. Nothing burger mentioned. That's my favorite burger. Awesome. And this here and that there. I'm out of planks? What? I'm not out of planks. You're out of planks. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Me when I have 256 logs because I'm bored. Yeah, whatever. That's probably enough. Damn, that's some crazy sound design. That was really cool. Okay. Now I put down doors. Oh yeah, there are only 2 doors. And I could put another door down. No, I think either side is fine. I think that works. Don't want the glass to be... No, I'm going to do it all the way up to the top. This is going to be a really expensive set of buildings. This does make the perimeter much clearer, which is nice. Oops. Well, instead of wall, there was door, only door. Yeah, what if I just, like, built the walls out of doors? That wouldn't be ridiculous at all. Not sure how to say this, but years of Minecraft veteranism tells me you put those doors on the wrong way around. So there is a reason why I put them facing inward. It is a building technique that I had picked up a while back, which is essentially just like creating depth in an otherwise flat building. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of depth to play with here, and I don't really feel like, you know, expanding the frame to facilitate that. But just putting the door inward, like, helps to reduce the pure, like, boxy shape. Yeah, yeah. Like, I get on its own it's a little bit of an eyesore. I think if we had glass panes, that'd probably be helped, but I'm pretty sure we just have blocks. But yeah, that's the rationale at least. Have you considered massive antechamber? Fucking, I'm just building a big ass dome around the whole thing. What about a massive anti-chamber? If it comes into contact with a chamber, they both violently explode. It's Peem. It's Peem. Yeah. I kind of fucks with it. Let's put some semblance of structure around this as well while we're at it. And you know what? I haven't made the frame large enough, so it's actually kind of unmaintainable, but whatever, I guess. Yeah. I can't, like, properly circle around this. Shit. Alright, whatever. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. And I will come back to it. Oh my god, could I get another stream out of this game? No way. If y'all want to see me lay pipe for, for another week, let me know. Because I might be able to do a lot more stuff. I still haven't built a house. Oh my god, okay. With the time it's going to take to get sand and glass production, this is absolutely going to be another stream. Oh my lord. Not opposed? Hell yeah. I mean, it's just like a nice kind of laid back stream. You reach peak mod efficiency. Oh my goodness. Hi, Claire. Hi. We got structures. I actually have like buildings for all of my stuff. Yeah, this and the drawing streams are all pretty cozy. I like them. So, here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to make more... There. Never complain that I don't have enough of those again. I will explode. I need to find the nearest sand deposit. And I actually have no earthly idea where the nearest sand deposit is. So this is going to be fun. This is all just useless precious metals. No. I love how in earlier stream you were like, wow, chat, wow, when we were making orny jokes, and now you're giggling at laying a pipe. Listen, you gotta pick your battles. Beat them or join them, and I'm not beating all of chat. Not today. What is this? Is this more copper? That looks like copper. Copper and iron. A tiny smidgen of iron. Good grief. Where is sand? I really hope I don't have to go like 6 bajillion miles for sand, because piping that over is going to be a monolithic pain in the ass. Beating all of chat. Who's beating who now? Where the hell is sand? Oh, this is potentially gonna be a thing. Me, I hope. Oh my god, Julia. Hello? A sand deposit. I swear I'm not asking for that much. Oh, Christ. There's gotta be sand somewhere. Or at the very least a way for me to just manufacture sand, because if I have to go this far just to find a deposit, that's really not a good sign. So far, I'm not seeing anything, though. Where? I'm so lost. I mean, I'm not lost, like I know the way back, but where is sand? This is actually outrageous. What? I'm at a completely different mineral deposit now, and I still have not found one block of sand. Maybe when I boot up Undertale for the first time. Oh my god. Sand is a marketing excuse by Big Rocks to sell us little rocks. Oh my god. One block of sand. I'm so sorry. Like, y'all can't see this properly. Is there a way I can turn up the... No. I can't just, like, boost gamma, necessarily. I am merely trudging through darkness until I actually find one block of sand. Seriously, what the hell? I don't understand it. There's just no sand in the game. I know it's a thing on account of there being a literal crafting recipe around it. But like, where is sand? This is crazy. Yeah, I'm all the way back to my base, and I did not find a grain of sand. ASMR beautiful woman screams angrily about lack of sand in pitch darkness. Can I torture non-subscribers? I'll be real, I'm looking at the chat right now and I only see ducks. So you're probably not upsetting many people? Sure, go ahead. I'm gonna let my cat in the meantime. Chat, the cat's here. Okay, so I just did the equivalent of a goddamn circumvoyage, and I couldn't find sand. Now is when I start asking the question, can you manufacture sand? It's possible that a grinder can give me some sand. It is worth investigating. Let's just, for fun. Oh shit, really? That is gravel that I think is now going into my fuel supply and maybe about to poison the whole system. I will find out what that is. Oh, it's gonna block up the whole system, I think, because there's no slots for it. Uh-oh. Tell you what, go here. It is gravel. That's not particularly useful. Can I craft sand from the... Oh, wait. Aha! Okay, I see. I could have sworn I've seen naturally occurring sand before, but I might be wrong. Okay, so new solution. We are going to make a quarry, and that's just going to dig up stone and immediately make sand for us. I think that's a reasonable way to go about this. Question is, where do I put that? I'm probably going to set it up... Now that I've actually got infrastructure, I want to, like, lay stuff conveniently. So it doesn't, like... Honestly, because we don't need much. Because, like, we're not using that much stone anyways. I'm probably going to do a winder here. Yeah. You know what? I'll probably end up moving this later, so I'm not going to think too much on it. Let's get... One grinder should be fine. I don't know. Tell you what, we'll start off with literally just this setup and see what happens. Inlet, outlet, that way. And this is the beautiful thing. I don't have to worry about how we're plumbing fuel into it. I could literally just dig a pipe right here. That way. Cool. That should keep that running. There we go. Now she's ticking. In fact, you know what I'll do? Oh, wait. Yeah, because I can't dig under here. That's like, the minimum. Yeah, that's fine. I was just thinking I might bury the pipes a little bit deeper because this is a really, really short pipe. But I cannot do that, so I will not do that. Okay, and now that's making gravel. And, well, I'm not aware of an automated crafter. Oh, no, because it's already just like another grinder, isn't it? Okay. Oh, and I actually think this needs a little bit more to stay fed. So we'll do this and extract from the bottom. Cool, so that's going to take extra stone. Make sure this grinder actually stays working. There we go. Yep, that's it. That's positive. We have another grinder here then. That's going to go out here into there. This into a box. Perfect. And that is extracting from the north. It needs to insert east. And now this grinder is going to make us sand. There we go. We don't really need gravel, so I'm not going to bother buffering it. We really just need it for sand. There isn't another recipe that I'm aware of that utilizes gravel. So if we ever end up needing to like take some extra, we could just take it out of whatever gets stuck in the pipeline. The important thing is that we have sand. We're going to need significantly more sand. Balls. Okay. Slightly new plan. Oh, wow, really? We're doing this? Okay. Let's see. Because this should produce... It produces 2 gravel. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Okay. So I might only need these 2. That, and that. I'm out of iron plates? Okay. Let's go make some more wrought iron plates. Fuck doors. No. Need a wrought iron, which is up here. Yeah, we got some reserves. No worries. Let's make... Excellent. I think your iron is rotting. You need to toss it out. I'm sure we have enough where that wouldn't be a big problem. Insert bottom. Insert bottom. Cool. And now these should all extract into this box. I could probably expand this more, actually. Yeah, I could totally expand this more. I'm gonna do that because it would be funny. How was this not on item slot 6? There you go. Insert... East? Fuck. West. So that was east. This way would be north. Fuck. No, it isn't. This would be west. God damn it. I keep getting the directions wrong. Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'll do. Oh, I need more clockwork cores, apparently. There was like, never tell me I'm out of clockwork cores again. And I'm out of clockwork cores again. That should be enough. And that should go into here, which then... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, crap, I'm just getting gravel. Nope, I've done that pipe wrong. Let's try... I will do one out this way and one out this way. And then these can insert bottom. That's fine. But I do actually need to extract this out into here. And I'm thinking... Oh boy, okay. This is only going to be a little bit awkward. And by little, I mean this is going to be extremely ugly pipework. Yep. And this one's going to go this way. If the pipes aren't ugly, are you even doing it right? I mean, that's fair. There are ways I could make this a lot cleaner, but it kind of is what it is. Insert bottom, insert bottom, insert bottom. Perfect, okay. That should now be a pretty clean stream of sand. That's the hope anyways. Okay. Good, 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 good. And this can be expanded a little bit more, albeit it'll be pretty ugly, me doing that, but it's whatever. Cool, we have sand. And that sand will need to be smelted into glass. Which means I need a furnace at the end of this. Which also needs its own fuel supply. That's kind of not a problem, actually. In fact, you know what I'll do? Like, I'm actually lazy enough, and this is kind of scrappy enough where I can just get away with this. So I'll just fully open this up. Quick chat, bully her for her pipe work. I don't think mods are supposed to encourage that. You'd be amazed what these mods get away with. Yeah, whatever. Can fuel go in from the sides? Yeah, from any side. Figures. I'm out of bronze gears! Good grief. I gotta start running out of stuff. I'm out of bronze! That is incredible. Oh my god, speaking of... Hold on, let me just help myself real quick. That should be enough gears. Quick chat, tell her that her pipes are suboptimal. Tell her there are minor improvements she could make. She'll never recover. Okay. Lazy ass system, but she wakes. There we go. That's gonna make me some glass now. Yeah, so the job of chat is to bully the streamer. The job of the mods is to make sure they're bullying the streamer correctly. That's the way that I see it. Because there is a wrong way to do that. Oh, we've not got, like, nearly enough pipeline for that to be reasonable. Actually, ooh, no, we do, we do. Fuck it. Whatever. This is, like, yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is being hacked together very, very quickly. Yeah. In future, what I'm probably going to do is a dedicated stone quarry, dedicated gravel refinery, dedicated sand refinery, and then dedicated, like, glass smeltery. Because fuck all of the shit that I'm doing right now. This is horrendously ugly. And just because I know I'm going to need a lot of this stuff, let me just pipe out the results. That's extracting from east. This needs to go in north. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I like turtles. I like turtles too. Turtles are so awesome. Turtles are rad. Gimme tree! Gimme tree! I love how this system will just run forever. Because it's constantly stalked through. It's still going through the coal lumps. It hasn't even gone into coal dust yet. That's how little energy this thing takes. Oh, does it actually not burn when it's overstocked? That's hilarious. That's really good. Right. Okay. How is glass? We do have glass. That is good. I like that we have glass. Let's go place some glass. And hopefully not incorrectly, because I'm pretty sure this is like in Minecraft, where if you break it wrong, it's gone. Human Fall since 2018? What? You've been through the trenches. What the fuck? Hi again? Holy shit. Yeah, it's been long enough where I just barely recognize the name. I thought you were newer. It's a very impressive feat for a butt. Yeah, the couch crevice is crazy. Crevice, no, the couch crater. Yes. Yeah, we're not producing glass faster than we're using it. That's not great. I could take time to expand the production of glass, kind of needlessly, because once I'm done with the glass here, there's just going to be ludicrous amounts of surplus. But then again, it would be funny. How's this going, by the way? Yeah. Yeah, the fact that that is blocking is a really good thing. This is a very healthy fuel line. You'll love to see it. Only uses 11. Oh, wow. Do I remember that? That would be for a long time ago. And I've known a decent number of people over the years, so apologies. Oh, shit. Yep. Indeed, I don't think I get that class back. That's unfortunate. Okay. Now I do this side. Where's a stream where Ari ranks various animals starting with turtles? I never thought about doing a tier list, actually, as a stream. It's an interesting idea. I just realized I'm doing all of this work on the buildings. The whole point was to get glass for these underground pipes. So let me do that before I go falling into one of the pipes. Hurry up and bury your pipe. Holy shit. Wow. Miss Streamer, what are your thoughts on sea otters? Sea otters are cool. I haven't seen that many, but they seem like nice animals. Do a turtle tier list. Just like every type of turtle. Like every other animal is excluded. We're just doing turtles. Ari, smell of thee. I'm pretty sure Linus made a joke like that already. No, she did Ari Smellity. That's what it was. In the same vein. Let's do a maintenance shaft down here as well. Because going around there seems like it would be a huge pain in the ass. Alright, head out because hungry, need to work early tomorrow. That sucks. Have a good one, though. Bye. Do sea otters hold hands when they sleep to the point where you can sometimes get to like a dozen otters all holding hands? That's so awesome. That is beautiful. Kill your boss. Oh god. Alright. It is dark. Yeah, that's fine. Otter polyam? No way. The otter polycule is crazy. Yeah. Sure. It's not a perfect stairway, but as long as it's somewhat maintainable, I suppose, right? I nearly fell in. That would have sucked. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. There's the pipeline. Beware it. Ooh, do I want that corner to corner? That doesn't look particularly great on the inside. I don't know. I'm mixed. It's so they don't drift away, and a group of them doing it is called a raft. That is wonderful. That's so cool. What if we were girls and we held hands to prevent ourselves from drifting off into the ocean? Okay. You would plead to that? Damn, we nearly got all of the windows there. That's crazy. Is this actually the last bit? No, it's gonna be another run, I'm pretty sure. Or not? Oh my god. With 4 to spare. My god, that's crazy. Look at that. Big old facility. Love to see it. I am gonna need to do the roof though as well. So let me get to that. Yeah, just one big glass sheet over the whole damn thing. Why not? I might break it up into chunks as well. Partly to save on glass, partly because it looks a little bit more structurally sound if I do that. Or at least that's what I'm going for. Cool. They also have favorite rocks that they carry to break open shellfish. They even have like a little pouch on the armpit to keep the rock in. That's sweet. From puppy girl to otter girl, who cares about stability? Oh, yeah. Average arch user. Average void user. Coming from a void user. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, that was bound to happen. Nope. Can't get there. There we are. Good. Place these, place those. I've now blocked myself from getting back to the roof. This sucks. Let's do this. Oh, the mountain is an AI. I'm confused, Claire? I don't know what the hell that means. Or owl? The mountain is an owl? I don't know what that means. There's kind of no structure to this. Yeah, you know what? Good enough. I can live with that. Beautiful. And now I just gotta put glass in there. Hopefully there's enough. We shall see. I don't know about enough, but there is a lot. That's good. Oh, the mountain is an allegory for gender. I understand. I understand. Very peaceful. Just laying some glass down. This might be one of the last things I do before I end off stream, actually. We're nearly at the 2-hour mark. And I want food. I'm hungry. I believe we have spaghetti and meatballs. And the only thing I love more than pasta is meatballs. I love meatballs. I will elaborate no further. Need more scaffolding. Honestly, at this rate, I'm just gonna break the existing scaffolding because this kinda isn't needed anymore. Okay, this does look very pretty. I do like, yeah. It's just like an extra splash of color, you know? It's cool. Good. I fucking love pasta. I love balls. Expect nothing less out of you two. Don't know why you two in particular, but, you know, you get the vibes, you know? Is this stuck? Oh no, it's just taking forever. Oh, one's filled up and the other isn't? Oh yeah, I've got a whole bunch of extra sand here for some reason. Don't need that. Is this at least positive, or... I'm not sure it is, actually. Okay, here's what I'll do. Extract from north. Break this. Cool. It should now at least evenly split. Should be a little bit more fair. I know what you are. Gay? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Bit on the nose. Nothing I like more than spaghetti, except maybe balls. Yup, I'm... Something I had thought about, actually, was potentially editing some of the upcoming video on stream. But I think... I mean, there's kind of two things that would be wrong with that, unfortunately. One, I think it'd be cool to keep the video, you know, a surprise, because again, there's some really cool shit in there. Man, this building looks awesome. But moreover, I'm only able to edit at my laptop at the moment, and while I do have some semblance of my stream setup on my Mac, it's like not great. It's not ideal. I feel a lot more comfortable streaming on Linux, so I don't know. That might not be on the cards right now, but I don't know. If there's interest, a video editing stream in general in the future probably wouldn't go amiss. Could be cool. We shall see. Thankfully, I actually do have excess glass now, so I can just kind of lay this down. Linux mention? Hell yeah. Been a Linux user for quite a bit. Since February, I officially ditched Windows, and I have been on Void Linux ever since. And that has had trials and tribulations, but it has generally been okay. I do like not having to deal with Windows-isms, and because I'm enough of a nerd where I can certainly adapt to the creature comforts of that Linux does provide here and there, it works quite well for me in the long term. Happy to be dating another Linux user. Debugging Windows for a partner is miserable. Debugging Windows for anyone is miserable, to be honest. I totally get that. VoIP Linux? So, like, I have multiple ideas for what that could mean, and I'm scared of every single one of them. Cool. At least 2 more glass blocks. More will do. No, I don't feel comfortable leaving the door open. I was thinking, I'll leave it open. It's just more convenience. It's like, no, I don't want to leave it open. Right. Oh, shit. I'm missing 2 up there. I forgot. I was doing that whole thing as well. Well, I could always just not do that thing. Yeah, I prefer that. That's fine. Tell you what I'll do. I don't know what time of day it is in game, but I'm going to prepare for something cool. I think y'all will find it cool. Do I have the resources for this? Need wrought iron. So, Voxel Eras has these really cool lamps. They're kind of expensive. It's really just wrought iron in order to make them, and an okay amount of it at that. But they're these very nice bright lamps that like really, really light up the space. And I'm thinking of fitting these into the ceiling around here. And that'll keep this place nice and well lit, even at night. Which is really good for a production line, I would think. First message subscriber. Yeah, I vaguely recognize the name from the Jamboree, actually. Craziest Twitch chat. Yeah, ain't nobody watching ads this stream. I think I saw one person who's not a sub, and that was literally just because they weren't here for the Jamboree. I might want, like... yeah, that's good enough. I was thinking I want an easier way to step up onto these pipes, but I think just stepping on the oars is fine for now. We don't have a crazy amount of control over the shape of the floor here, so it kind of is what it is, but this works, this works. I will clean this up, though. And we don't need torches anymore, which is kind of nice. Not a single dropping pipe noise this stream. Sad. When have we had those? I don't know if we've ever had those. I mean, I still need to do channel point redeems at some point. One of these days I'm actually going to have redeems, and it's going to be a massive shock for everyone. How broken is your fish from not having a single tool? I have to get surgeries on a daily basis. It's pretty bad. There are no tools currently though in the game. Well, there's the wrench, but there's no tools for digging. So yeah, I just punch out blocks of stone with my bare hands. And I like it that way. I think it's a glass fully filled. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this place is well lit. The day you have redeems, I could finally use my 3.8 thousand spore bucks. I'm probably never renaming those, by the way. That's just like such a funny name. I don't remember when the hell I set that. That I think it was like pre-transition and everything. That's how long ago it was. But it's worth keeping, I think. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have another lamp installed up here. No, I'm not, actually. I think this is well lit enough where it's, like, okay. And it's, like, just the fuel corner. It doesn't need to be that well lit. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that shit. That's a fucking factory. That's real good. I may finish off with one more thing. Let's see here. How do I want to go about this? Oh, I do need more sticks if I am to do this. So let me do that first. I didn't need that many sticks, but you know, they're nice to have. You know what, actually? This is tricky, actually. Crud. Okay. I'm gonna build this, like, way over here, maybe? In the distance. And there's a reason I'm doing this. Do I want lattice or scaffolding? Okay. These are effectively the same block, so you go off vibes. I think 1,000 true Manly Lewis up clouds. We agree. Okay. That. Ah, wait. I've got that slightly wrong. Okay. Uh-huh. Tell you what, I will actually do this out of planks instead. Uh-huh. Whoops. Scaffolding. And let's do... Oh, you know what? Stone brick. Good. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, I didn't think that through a whole lot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this is gonna be real tall. Holy fuck. Okay. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just doing my thing, doing my cat thing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to like check the shape on this in a bit. I'm sure it's fine. Ah, I've extended a little bit, but that's fine. What does that look like proportion-wise? Yeah, Asuka need to be bigger. That's fine. We can do that. Let me think. I have to run some calculations. So that's going to be this. That'll be that much. Okay. Sure. Yeah, tell you what, I'll just extend it up here. I swear this will make sense when I'm done. For now, just trust the process. And I am going to put a torch down so I can at least see what the hell I'm doing. And you can see what the hell I'm doing. Tell you what I'll do. Let me add... scaffolding, stone, and planks to my hotbar. Nope. Interesting. Yeah, and probably a bit more out here. I'm not really measuring this anymore. Kind of just going off vibes, but the vibes for that say yes. I'm definitely going to see how long this actually is. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think 19, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way. Fuck it. I'm only gonna do this once. I might as well make it big. And there we go. Cool. Oh shit. I'll take care of that later. Yeah. That looks all right. Now, let's see. Oh, that looks so fucking cool. My god. Yeah. I'm going to need a lot of wrought iron. Decidedly. So I'm just gonna nick a whole bunch of it from here. I think that's enough for now. Actually, don't know if it's enough for the structure, but we are certainly gonna find out. Let's go make like a back scaffolding here so it's not like super visible. Right. This ought to be fun. How do I want to go about this? We'll start here, maybe. Uh-huh. And one out here, one out here, one out here, and there. Good. Oh, get rid of that. Right. Let me check this. That, okay. I always forget, somehow. Doop. Oh. 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 You can just set the lamp color from that. That's cool. Yep, this is gonna be expensive. But it is gonna make use of a wrought iron supply, which is good. Oh, wait. That was literally enough space to do what I wanted. Let me put this back. Uh-huh, I'm going blind. Good, good. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh. God damn it. I goosed this slightly. It's fine. It is fixable. Uh-huh. Ooh, I ran out of wrought iron. Okay. Let's go back and grab some more. And I want this wrought iron, I want this wrought iron, I want this wrought iron. Yep. That'll hopefully be enough. Ancient technique. Just running backwards. I don't think it's that much of a surprise, so whatever. Uh-huh. Yup. And I'm gonna have to break this. Man, my left mouse button is getting some mileage today. I suppose I've done worse in Minecraft. I wouldn't actually want to strip mine in this game. Not until there's higher efficiency tools. Uh-huh. Right. Yes. Okay. Can be a little bit awkward. Yeah, okay. I could have done this better. Do-do-do. Nope. This way, please. Uh-huh. And break this. All right. Now we get to see the end result. Yup. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You love to see it. We get the torches off. We are not going to need torches. Well, let's do some numbers here. Okay, that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 by 10. Yeah, I think it's a 2x1. So let's have a gander here. Oh, I opened the wrong calculator. Hold on. This one's gonna be like a pain and not close. Wait, no, that did close correctly. Okay. Just to be safe, I'm gonna open up the KDE one instead. Okay. Let's run the numbers. This is a 200 lamp structure. Lamps are 5 wrought iron ingots. So he spent 1,000 of those, which was 7.8 stacks. 7.8 stacks of fucking wrought iron ingots. And let's see what our reserves look like now. Let's find out. Yeah, it's whatever. We're still producing a lot. Are we still positive? I don't know if I'd say positive. I am like way overcooking the carbon steel production right now. Like once I'm able to wind that down a bit, which I mean I could probably do that now, we'll just produce even more of these. But like worth it. Worth it. That's delightful. That's so good. Oh, and yeah, we still have spares. You just put those away. Yep. It's Peem. It's Peem. That's delightful. Yeah. Hey, I said we were going to finally get structures done this stream, right? What'd I tell ya? And there's still more we can do. That's incredible. Yeah, fuck it. If we're all down for same time next week, I am down for same time next week. That is fine by me. Yeah, I'm jazzed. Oh, and we have so much glass too. Good, good. Glass production. We can improve on that later as well. Sweet. Yep. I'm cheesed. I'm cheesed about this. I need like a big tower, like bigger than this one, so I could just like sit atop it and admire my work. Over here will do for now though. Right. I am abso-fucking-lutely saving. I need to hit delete. Overwrite. Just make sure. Yep. Looks good to me. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fantastic. Right. Good stream. Good stream. Nice, chill, relaxing time. Love to see it. Oh, I haven't actually gotten an opportunity to say it on stream. I don't know how many people are still around because we're winding down now. But I already said it to friends after it happened. But the Jamboree last weekend, that shit was fucking crazy. I don't know if any of the people who were contributing in the early minutes of the stream are here right now, but that was fucking incredible. I am still kind of reeling from how amazing that was. For those of you who weren't there for the Jamboree, in the first like 30 minutes, I think a grand total of like, was it like 60, 70 subscriptions were gifted. There were like a couple renewals here and there, but it was mostly just like crazy people gifting like a ludicrous amount of subs. I am incredibly fucking grateful for that. That was really, really fucking awesome. The outpour of support was amazing. The outpour of support in general in the streams lately has been so good. And as someone who would, you know, maybe in the future like to consider doing this as a job, a thing that pays the bills, it is really, really exciting. So yeah, I'm really, really jazzed about that. And thank you again. It's been super fucking rad. But yeah, until next time, I will be streaming again Saturday, same time as always, 6 p.m. UTC. And we're going to be doing some more emotes then. Have a good night, everyone.